Hello everyone, I am Kylla Tampos and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'll be talking about the controversial topics related to CAVITE mutiny. Now let us first talk about the overview of this issue. According to Wikipedia, the CAVITE mutiny of 1872 was an uprising of Filipino military personnel of Fort San Felipe, the Spanish arsenal in Cavite. And I guess in every controversial issue, the fact that there are different perspectives people would believe to why it happens. But for now, I'll be focusing about the two primary sources that were presented on what are the reasons about this mutiny. There are two arguments, or there are two primary sources that supports to what are the reasons why Cavite mutiny happened. Now, the first primary sources is from the reports of Vidal and Izquierdo, which is from the Spanish perspectives. They both implicated that the rebellion was an attempt to overthrow the Spanish government. In particular, Izquierdo reports that the Filipino clergy is behind the mutiny to rally secularization. Both has originally reported that this plan was caused by the abolition of the privileges of the workers of Cavite Arsenal, which includes the non-payment of taxes of tributes and the exemption from forced labor. Though several causes also happened, like the overthrowing of secular throne through the Spanish Revolution, the unrestrained press disseminating unclean propagandas by Filipinos, and the conspiracy of native priests to replace the Spanish friars. For this reason, the known three martyrs, or the Gomborza, in February 17, 1872, were executed. And the other one, or the another perspective, is the perspective from Filipino. This is according to two historians also. The second primary source is from the Filipino perspectives, or Filipino historians, from Dr. Trinidad Hermenegildo Pardo de Tavera and French writer Edmond Plajou. For the Filipino, the mutiny was a response to the injustice in the society. And this bloody event, according to Tavera, was caused by the eradication of the privileges granted to the soldiers and workers of the arsenals in Cavite as a result of Izquierdo's hard-hearted policies. When they found out that the taxes and other burden have been deducted from their salaries, they rose in arms on January 20, 1987. Now, this is from the Filipino perspectives as to why Cavite mutiny happened. Based from the two primary sources that I stated earlier, which is the Spanish perspective and the Filipino perspective, personally, it would be a difficult one for me, or it would be a difficult issue to deal with, and to where should I believe. But for now, I would be in favor of the Filipino perspectives, because why would they do this certain mutiny if they were given the fair and equal rights, or if they have the justice during those times? Knowing how hardworking Filipinos are, and within that area or within that period, they were powerless. And working inside an arsenal is very difficult for them, so they have to be very extra careful of what to do with those firearms inside the arsenal. If the Spanish government puts the rights in favor to the Filipinos, the mutiny would probably never happen, and executing the 3 Filipino friars without due process is something to also consider. during those times, that they have to really gain evidence towards the friars for them to execute them. But no, they really executed them without any rights or without any due process. So it's difficult to judge or to be in that period of time. But on the other hand, the Cavite Mutiny was an eye-opener for those Filipinos who aim for change during those times. But we must always remember that the mutiny or the Cavite Mutiny may have a number of versions from both sides, but one of this is for sure. It has been a gateway to a number of events that led to the Philippine independence in 1898. That's it, everyone. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it. Thank you.